with me. I just collected some thoughts. What I wanted to speak about today was the fact that the Lord, I can't use that word. Do you know what the word Lord means? The translation from Hebrew to Latin for Baal, which is a demon in the Bible that was worshipped. The Lord has revealed to me a few things along the way since my prayer in 2015. I'd seen the shape of the world, and I literally broke down crying, asked the Lord for forgiveness. For those who know me, the testimony, what happened from that point, things got pretty crazy. I had gotten scared. I freaked out. I was stripped of everything I owned. I stripped myself of everything I owned. It was crazy. I won't get into that now. But I do believe through the blatant worship of one-eyed worship, Satanism, all the stuff they're doing out in even all pop culture, the way it's been steering, the only God of all the Bibles and all the religions that everyone's against is Jesus, because it's the one that is non-compliant with the rest. The rest all can mesh. It was Jesus the reason they reset the calendar. Before Christ, after Dissension, which is the year of our Lord, it was his birth that they reset the calendar. It was such a movement. But they've been trying to change everything about that, and the whole thing is to just get us off the whole Bible thing. It's been tricks. When Christ came, he fulfilled the law of the Old Testament. Now, the law of the Old Testament is part of the reason I wanted to talk about this today. In the Bible, in the beginning, when Eve took the fruit from the idea of eating the fruit of the tree, she turned from the Lord. Adam took the fruit too. God could no longer be in their presence. From that moment, that discussion happened, and he was out of there. What we did was we handed our dominion over the earth and the land over to another, what we thought like another deity, really, and we started following Satan. Now, Satan did say he would be like the Most High. He wants to achieve that. Now, how would someone go about doing that? How do you do that? It's maybe you create organizations like NASA, which really means in Hebrew to deceive, to disillusion everyone, to get them to believe in the false lie of the Catholic Church, of the Baal heliocentric model. It's all pure Satan worship. Even Santa. Santa's an acronym for Satan. It promotes the materialism that you would not follow if you were to know the truth of Jesus. If he revealed the dome and everything to you, you would see and know that we wouldn't do that if we knew that above it. So that he had to get rid of that. And he did that by becoming God of this earth. Just today, it was confirmed to me. The book of Enoch, chapter 68:6, talking about the angels. And he says, Godriel, the angel Godriel, the one to teach man about the wars, this and that, the one to deceive Eve in the garden. That's Satan. There's your twisting of the words. In the Bible, they say Lucifer. There's a twist on that. Actually, when we're saying God, we're giving reference to him. He is the God of this world. And as so, he is posed as the God in the Hebrew Bible. Jesus did not choose the Jews because they were the specialist people. At the time, they were the only people who worshiped one religion. They were the only people that worshiped one religion. So they got the idea. Satan had to play by the rules. There's spiritual rules to this game. They're laid out in the book of Job. The book of Job is the 13th book. I don't know what book it is. It's the only book in the Bible that doesn't have any relation to anywhere else. It's in a fictitious land, and it starts off with Jesus and Satan in a court discussing what they do, and Satan's allowed to do things to him to test him, and so it basically describes the testing that one goes through in life, and what's allowed. And it's almost like he's weeding the garden for the souls that could not make it to the purest. It's like God gave life eternal, but it's the test to see whether everyone gets eternal. It's whether you eternally regret it or you reach it. And for some reason, he accepted me because I asked to save the ones I loved. I tried to share it to the world the next day, had the opportunity and everything, only to have him rip my chest and stop me from it. I learned that not only you should not warn the world. Like this is the way it's supposed to be. You know, we're crazy. In 2000, I started collecting globes. Didn't know why, only because they're just amazing. They just seem me. I didn't know. And at the bottom, they always said not for educational purposes. I couldn't imagine why. And then I find out that the whole fucking thing's a lie, that the earth is flat. Then I started collecting Bibles. Now I hear that they're trying to ban Bibles and getting them out of California. Everything follows suit. It will be coming along. And the weird crazy thing is I just started saving nature stuff. So it's whoa, is that what's going to be, what's going on? So anyway, that's a little bit off topic. I just wanted to, I got a couple notes here. Christ is the Father. He'd be worshipped like the Most High. This is the reason they reset the calendar. The reason the church is overrun and Christianity is hated. No religion, just Christ. I went to the churches and I heard the gospel of Jesus and the souls and the people and how they're being misled. Jesus showed me that it's the gospel of Christ. It is His word. His word was there in the beginning. He was there. It is the word of Him, confirmed by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I think even more so by Matthew and it's sketchy. I'll have to continue this. I didn't get exactly where I wanted to.